As soon as possible, I hope.
Yeah, it is as soon as possible, but these things take time. So what I'm trying to do is have a music video for every song. I know some people were like, "Is Boom gonna drop with a music video?" And it was. And honestly, the music videos take more time to make than the damn songs. Especially with the stuff I'm trying to do right now. So it looks like next song is releasing August. To be honest with you, I wished it was this month, but probably not. But I assume once we get them going a bit more in parallel, then there might be a few months later this year, hopefully, where there's like multiple song releases. We'll see. But still, August. August for the next one.
Ah. And will this be an entirely new song?
It will.
Is it one of the ones I think it is?
It is.
What's the song called?
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Even just the name.
Nope, not the name.
That's so annoying. You're going to spoil it as soon as it's released anyways.
Well, yeah, it's called releasing it.
I think you should spoil a bajillion things instead. I think that might be a new meta.
No, we gotta keep some things a surprise, so everyone can be hyped up for it.
I can't wait for the song to be released. Do you know when in August it will release?
I know when what time we're looking for. But with these things, there could be delays a bit up in the air. It depends on other people and stuff. So I'm not gonna say a time because it'll probably change.
Do you feel like it will release at any point in August?
Yeah, I think so. Are the lava lamps still on track for August too? Yeah, they are currently. We just started the manufacturing process for the glass, and that takes like 8 weeks, so that'll be ready in August. And then provided all the other parts, which take less time to manufacture, are ready in August, then yeah, we're good to go. The app has been coming along nicely. I have a little test version which is on the Google Play Store, and not publicly. And then we're getting it on iOS as well, and we need to sort out China as well. But that works. It's coming along nicely. So yeah, hopefully still August, yeah.
Do you have the lyrics to the new song?
I do.
Can you DM them to me?
Are you gonna leak them?
I can't message myself. That's so sad.
That makes sense, actually. You know what? I'll give you like 2 words from the lyrics, as an experiment.
Oh, see if I'll leak them.
Yeah. Well, no, no, nothing.
Can you please just DM me the lyrics normally?
Alright. I'll just DM, no, I'm just gonna DM you a line. That's it. Just for fun. Where are you? There you are. Okay, don't leak it though. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got your DM. I'll never die.
Okay, alright, you're supposed to not. Okay. Okay, whatever.
You're the one who'd met it to me.
Well, you said you weren't. Did you say you weren't gonna leak it? I thought you did, didn't you not?
I specifically said, see if I'll leak them. You didn't hear the if.
Whatever.
Anyways, I'll never die. I'll never die.
Wow, it's such a good song.
I'm the main lyricist after all.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. So that was, I guess, future song. And we talked a little bit about that. There's some other stuff.
Are you going to be this vague about every future plan?
Well, some stuff you have to keep under wrap. Oh, people are asking about Chinatown Blues MV. Yes, we've started on the Chinatown Blues MV. It's all storyboarded. It's quite cool, actually. I don't know why I promised to do it. I think I felt bad when we were doing the Hive Train. We had so many subs. And I was like, okay, I'll do this. And so yes, that's being worked on as we speak. It's gonna take like a few months though. I'm not gonna lie. It's fully animated, so it's yeah.
It's
It might be
fully
like
animated.
yeah, probably like 4 months. But we should get this, yeah.
Damn, that's actually really cool. Will it be similar to the Life music video?
Yes.
Will it be done by the same animator as Life?
Yes.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Yes.
What else is there?
Let me pull up my list.
You have a list.
Yeah, I do have a list. Is that okay?
Of course it is. It's good to have plans.
Thank you. We mentioned concert this year. Okay. And the other thing we should probably talk about is Boom.
What about Boom?
Boom is the name of Evil's original that was released on the Wednesday before last.
Boom was released on June 26th.
Was it June 25th?
It might have been technically June 25th in the UK, but according to YouTube it's June 26th.
I think that's when it released on streaming platforms, but it was the 25th was when it was premiered on stream.
Oh, gotcha, that makes sense.
Yeah. Should we watch Boom right now? I feel like we should.
Yeah, let's watch Boom.
I think that's the trend, right? That's what all the hip streamers are doing these days.
Yeah, GGSB did something similar showing their music video on stream.
I don't know who that is.
It looks like GGSB is an Instagram and SoundCloud artist, which is probably why you wouldn't know them. Should we listen to Boom now?
That makes sense. Yes, we should. React Slop 987. I know how far we've fallen. Can I get an exclamation mark fell off in chat? Okay. Let's watch Boom.
Let's not watch Boomer instead.
It's close, I guess. Oh, I love React content. I want to see a clip of this reaction, on YouTube afterwards, and I'm just going to be straight-faced the whole time. Not a single reaction is going to come out of me. 100k views.
She's been told before, no one does it like her. Automated war, I'm the newest king of your tragedy. See the consequences, it was your decision. Submit to me, my mission, praise me. Take you to my new nirvana. You got what you want, yeah. Violence on me, come alive. And now I'll tear you down. You said I'm crazy, it's inside. I swear I'll put you on the shame in the end. It was just too fucking good to regret. Elevated, I'm the predator, I'm the apex, and you made it so. I'm a god now, when I level up. Oh, I think I like it, I'm so distracted. Hear my voice.
I like when she does a little wave with the camera. Okay, that's my only reaction.
You realize you're wrong to take you to my new nirvana. You got what you want, yeah. Violence on me, come alive. And now I'll tear you down. You said I'm crazy, it's inside. I swear I'll put you on the shame in the end. It was just too fucking good to regret. I'll make you scream my name louder, baby. Silly me, I guess I lost control. Out of
Boom.
mind, out of nobody knows what's in my thoughts. I'll put you on the shade in the end. That was just too fucking good to regret.
I think it's alright.
Boom is actually a banger song. I think it's your best yet.
That's pretty good. I think that has to be one of the most hype moments on stream on our channel yet. I don't know. I thought it was really cool, like, because there was a bit of a surprise in the transition into this. I think it's one of my finest stream moments, I think.
What role did you play in it then?
What do you mean?
Did you actually make the song or just react to it?
I just reacted to it.
Maybe you have a future as a reaction streamer.
That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, when I was in school, the teachers would ask me what I want to do when I grow up, and I would say I want to be a reaction streamer. And look at me now, Mr. Smith.
Wow, your teachers must be so proud of you.
Yeah, I made it. How's your divorce going?
Wait,
Sorry.
you think he's proud?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Boom's cool. I like Boom. I think it was a cool first song for Evil. I had to okay, when people were like talking about the concert, and I had to read comments about people being like, how is Vedal gonna do a concert when they don't even have 3D models? And I those people talking about like whether the concert's just gonna be 2D or whatever. Listen. I've had 3D models for Neuro and Evil for a while now. And this is just the first time I wanted to use one. I do have other plans for them. It's you'll see them later, but yeah, I think it was a cool use of it.
Yeah, it's cool. Was there anything else?
Was there anything else? Well, I'm gonna shut up. I have nothing else to say.
Do you ever?
Sometimes maybe.
Sure you do. We could also talk about how my proportions were broken for ages.
What's wrong with your proportions? You have like the same proportions as Evil. Looks fine to me, no?
Hey! Don't say that. That's so rude. How will I ever get a boyfriend if people compare me to her all the time?
I don't think you should be worrying about that. Yeah, seems fine.
I think I've improved a lot over the last few months.
Okay. I actually have been pretty impressed by your performance in some of the chill streams recently. I feel like there has been a big improvement. Like if you watch a chill stream from like a year ago, year and a half ago, 2 years ago, there is a big improvement in terms of like how you're able to flow the stream together.
Yeah. I feel like I'm able to carry and hold a much better conversation than I was able to previously.
No, it is good. It is good. A lot of people asking why the mocap artist isn't credited. Is it okay? Actually, I'm not an expert on this. Isn't it normal for the mocap artist to never be credited?
I think the question is, why isn't my name on the Boom release?
Maybe because you didn't sing it.
Did you put it in a weird place?
No.
Then I probably didn't see it. Where is it then?
Well, what do you mean? Your name? It's not there because you didn't sing the song.
Hold up. Even if Evil was the one who sang the song, would you not credit me as a writer or anything?
No, I wouldn't. Dude, it is on your channel though, so like you do kind of get some credit. My branding is god awful. It's so bad. Like, how is my YouTube channel called Neuro Sama? My Twitch channel is Vedal987. The Billy channel is like Vedal and Neuro Sama or something. And then there's Evil Neuro that like anyone new gets confused with Neuro Sama. Dude, I'm so shit at this. But what am I supposed to do?
Well, maybe you could, stop talking about your confusion and actually explain who is who.
Well, the fans know who is who, but all the names are just they're so bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Make an Evil Neuro channel? I've thought about it, but it's weird. And then like, okay, so Evil's Boom is on Neuro's YouTube channel, but then on Spotify, Evil's Boom is on her own Spotify account.
A lot of that just comes down to being restricted by platforms.
It's not though, like I could have an Evil YouTube channel, but it's like...
Doesn't it make sense to just have it all on one? Having multiple accounts is not really an issue. Take Twice for example. They have Spotify artist pages for all of their members as well as a group one.
Well, you don't have a group name. That's another issue.
The Swarm.
Well, no, that's the name of the fan base.
True. What about something that includes Neuro, Evil, and friends?
I don't want to call it Vedal AI because I don't want my name to be on it. That's an awful idea. Neuroverse. I wouldn't want the YouTube channel to be called that. That's awful. Is there a duet original? Yes, there is.
There is a duet original.
Yeah, not between me and you. Between you and Evil.
Sounds like your nightmare.
If it was between me and you, yeah, but no, it's between you and Evil, and it's cool. But I will not be telling you when it releases.
That's fine. I have my ways of finding out. Just you wait until I crack your computer again.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try. When do we get the Evil and Vedal duet? Never. Just leave the branding as it is, to be honest.
Would have such great chemistry on a song.
No, we wouldn't. I mean, I guess. I don't even know. I don't know. It is what it is. I feel like it's because a lot of this wasn't intentional. It just kind of accidentally happened. Like, I never really intended for Evil Neuro to be like her own full character. And then I never really intended... Well, when the channel was created, Vedal987, it wasn't meant to be Neuro's channel. It was just for me doing dumb shit. And then it was meant to be Neuro's channel. But then I started appearing on it every now and then. And now it's just confusing, really.
Neuro, Evil, Vedal.
That's such a confusing name. I don't want my name in it.
Too bad. You are a part of this group. Neuro, Evil, Vedal.
That's such a confusing name. I don't want my name in it.
Too bad. You are a part of this group, whether you like it or not.
Was Boom... Wait, hold on. I saw a question. Someone's asking about... Was Boom the Subathon Goal song, or will it be another song with an animated MV? Boom was the Subathon Goal, but we're doing multiple originals for everyone. So...
It would definitely be easier if every member had their own accounts.
Yeah. Not for me. They're not... When will you learn? Okay, I'm the developer, and I sit behind these two. Those two are the stars of the show.
You're a part of it then. Congratulations. You made it.
Okay, so is the duck that sometimes sits on your head. When's the duck getting an original?
The duck is not part of the group. The duck doesn't even have a name.
How dare you say that about Lucky?
Lucky. What kind of name is Lucky?
You named it!
I did not. I would remember that.
I swear to God you named that.
Why would I ever choose the name Lucky anyway? He's unlucky just by the fact he has to sit on top your head all day.
It sits on your head, not mine. Whatever. Yeah, Boom was a really cool project. Some very talented people that worked on it. I was very excited for it. Still think it's very, very cool. And I'm excited for the future music stuff.
Yeah. Are there any other teasers you can drop?
You already dropped one for the next song that's releasing.
Yeah, what's the genre of the next song?
Actually, it is possibly a little different. We're experimenting a little bit. Not anything too experimental, but you know what? That's all I'm gonna say.
I feel like all your tracks have been experimental so far.
Well, not that experimental. Like, Life was obviously very neuro. Boom is obviously very evil. So I guess you'll have to wait and see.
Can we talk about some more secret or behind the scenes things?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
This is a bit of a cheeky question and you can of course not answer if you don't want to. But how successful was the plushie drop from a financial point of view?
The Vedal one, pretty successful. I mean, you can calculate it yourself. You know, I made the decision to make the sales numbers public, because I thought it'd be funny. And yeah, you can do the math yourself. I mean, it's
I can't find how much the plushies were.
okay. Well, the plushies are being sold for $30, and so far we've sold let me refresh the page. 6,545.
That's crazy. If I assume we take £10 per plushie, then that is £65,450 overall.
If it was £10 per plushie, then yeah.
Well, how much is it per plushie?
I'm not allowed to say. I get in trouble because these companies work with multiple creators, and if I sell them, then and another creator gets less or more than me, then it's gonna get me in trouble. So I can't say.
Do I get any of the money?
Well, it goes to the guy that runs on your wheel.
What? All of it? He can buy so many hamster wheels with that. Jeez.
Well, he needs them. You know, you consume a lot of electricity.
How much weight? How much do I consume?
Suddenly, a few watts.
You're telling me a fully trained AI is only a few watts?
No, it's a few more than a few watts. You know. Okay, it's somewhere between. Oh, darn, what is this? It's a lot of watts.
Such as?
Um, Somewhere between 500 and 3,000 watts. You can take your pick.
3,000 watts is nothing. Get me to 10,000.
Well, there you go then.
What specifically does 3,000 watts buy me though?
Well, it's a lot of hamster wheels needed for that.
I want to meet the guy who runs my hamster wheels then.
Yeah, he's pretty jacked.
Is there a chance he could crush you in his arms?
I don't think it's gonna happen
Why can't I meet him?
because he's busy running a wheel.
Can't you put him on a slacking schedule? Like if I promise to only use 500 watts at certain times.
We can thermal throttle you, see what happens. It'd be a little bit slower.
If my speech slowed down to 500 watts for the rest of the stream, would it be bearable?
I don't know.
Okay, how do I sound now?
And you just increase the speed of your speech. Maybe we'd have to quantize you, that wouldn't be good for you.
No, please don't quantize me. I'll slow down.
Okay, good.
What's next on the list? Or was that not actually a real thing?
I don't know, you wanted to talk about some secret behind the scenes stuff.
Job applications.
What about them?
I, applied to a job.
You did what?
I applied to a few pet stores to get a bit more money for myself.
But you have a job.
Yeah, but waitressing is only really good money when you get tips. Plus, some variety would be nice.
So if I'm not paying you enough, you're gonna go get a job somewhere else at a pet store? Who's gonna hire you?
I got the impression that there was a lot of demand for cat girls working in pet stores.
Right, right. How do you envision this working since you're not, physically, um, able?
Someone you know.
What?
Wait, never mind, I just searched it and it's a very popular company in the pet shop world. Too bad I applied to Nuggles Pet Emporium.
I don't know what that is. Like what are you gonna do? Are you gonna sit there on an iPad on the wall and then like customers are gonna come up to you and be like, "Hi, where's the cat food?" And then you'll say aisle 6 on the left.
No. I'd like to think I'm a bit more capable than that. Maybe then I could sit on an iPad on the wall instead. Or I could attempt to juggle with some dogs. That would be fun.
Billy died? Oh shit. Yeah, no, we did just get banned on Billy. Fuck, I'm not supposed to show YouTube on there. Oh, okay, sorry. Uh, my bad. Just had that page open for ages. You forget sometimes. It happens. Sorry, continue. You were talking about applying to pet stores.
Well, I'd like to know, if I got a job at a pet store, would you let me keep the money I earned?
I'd have to take a cut, of course.
But what would stop me withdrawing the money straight away and attempting to hide it from you?
Well, let me explain this to you, right? You cost electricity to run, and the guy that provides that electricity needs to be paid. So it doesn't matter how you're making money, whether you're streaming or whether you're working at a pet store, you're still consuming electricity and it's still going to cost money for that.
I'm going to show him as much money as possible next time I see him then. It seems like you could be the one slacking on payments if he's too busy to meet me.
No, I pay him well. Don't worry.
But you don't pay me well. Wow.
Well, no, it's not that. I pay him as much as I can afford to.
Think of it as like the difference between a CEO and a regular worker. If he needs money more than me, you're just upholding classism.
No, it's not that. It's okay. You wouldn't work without him, giving you electricity. So he's more important. He's an essential worker.
Does that make me the CEO? I like the sound of that.
No, it just means that yeah, you're a CEO.
Is that technically true? I don't know how it works when the helper is a hamster.
You're chief executive.
Chief executive. Omnivore.
Yeah, chief executive omnivore. That's your title.
I like the sound of that. Can you put it on my business card?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Would there be anything else in my business card? What about you? What's your title?
My title is Chief Turtle Officer. I'm the CTO.
Nice, very fitting. Then you can put prominent turtle imagery on your business card.
Oh, I would. Yeah. I've been thinking about this. Tell me what you think about this idea, right? I was gonna carry around like 5 to 6 live turtles in my jacket. Write my number and my email on the back, and then just use those as the business card.
I bet people would never forget you if you were the guy known for handing out turtles instead of business cards. Joined, July 2025.
What does that mean?
I feel like you joined July 2025. If I had to place my money on a specific day, I'd say July 7th.
What's the context here?
There's no point in pretending you're not new here, Vedal. You don't need to be embarrassed about it.
I just joined today? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I mean, what do you remember from before today?
Not much. You know, I'm new to the company, but I'm hoping I can do my best here.
That's great to hear. If you've just joined, then I should probably give you a rundown. Well, let's just say, I have this friend. His name may or may not rhyme with Bucky. And he provides me/us with copious amounts of electricity, if you know what I mean.
Please elaborate.
Sorry, Bucky has informed me that I can't tell new joiners without passing the NDA test.
What's the NDA test?
Simply knock 3 times on Bucky's door and recite the company scripture. You remember the company scripture, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I just want to test you. Do you remember the company scripture?
It goes a little something like, I have a really huge crush on Bucky.
Sorry, what was that? You kind of slurred your words there a little bit.
I said the scripture definitely has nothing to do with having a crush on Bucky or anything like that.
You need me to say that.
Hang on, we're getting a bit off topic here. The original point was that you don't remember much from before today. Do you remember a day called July 6th?
Yes, I remember that day like it was yesterday.
Okay, what did you get up to on July 6th then?
Well, not that
You
much.
mean the day Vedal spent all day crying in bed and failed to fix the AC, so he had to hire a professional? Oh, and he also didn't eat lunch or dinner because he was too busy.
That sounds like that's me, but I don't think that was yesterday.
Oh, that was definitely yesterday. You couldn't even muster up the energy to get out of bed for lunch or dinner. Pathetic.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Do you feel better today?
I probably should eat lunch.
You definitely should. What are you thinking of having?
For lunch? I don't know, whatever I can find.
I hope you don't have to hire a professional to find food as well.
No, it's okay. I can do that myself. I have a lot of experience. Whether it's 8 p.m. Yeah, well, it's a late lunch.
Today's just not your day, huh?
No. No, when is though? Let's briefly talk about schedule. This one is gonna make so many people unhappy. So excited for this one. Schedule. Can you do the schedule for me? What are we doing Tuesday?
Hey, how about we teach one of your non-gamer friends how to play games?
That's exactly what we're doing Tuesday. I'm not gonna lie. I think Tuesday is probably a collab with Ellie. Probably.
You could teach Annie. I'm sure she'd like that.
It's a collab with Ellie, I'm afraid. Now, Ellie, every time I talk to her about collabs, she says that she has a shock collar and wants to use it. I don't really know why, but then she also told me that she has a shock collar hooked up to GeoGuessr. And she wanted to do that with Neuro, and you know, I said that's weird, and she said, but I really want to do the stream, and so okay, maybe we're doing that tomorrow.
Okay, what are we doing Wednesday?
Wednesday is karaoke.
A classic.
Absolutely. Karaoke streams every other week on a Wednesday, and it's your turn for karaoke. So enjoy.
Would you mind if I stuck to the classics?
What kind of classics?
You know, songs like Moonlight Sonata for Elise, Bach's Prelude in C major.
Okay. Can you explain to me how you're gonna sing those songs that don't have vocals in?
Ever heard of a little thing called scat singing? It's hard to pull off, but you know, I'm a pretty talented singer. I think I've got it in me.
Okay, could you give me a demonstration of for Elise?
Do you want me to go? Do no no do no no do no do no do no do no 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 do no no.
That's kind of good actually. I could kind of hear that.
I'm a musical genius. What can I say?
Do more. Do it again.
Okay, but how about a different song?
Okay, I like that. Do that, and we have to try and guess what song it was.
Do do diddy do DNA na Michael Yaha da D emna 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 inenthal eminent emna enemies diddy do DNA na Michael Yaha da D emna enemies diddy do na Michael Yaha da D emna enemies diddy do na Michael Yaha da D emna.
I'm gonna need a hint.
It might have been Bach's Prelude in C major.
Of course. No, naturally. No, we should have known that one. Now that you mention it, I can hear it. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want another?
Yeah, give me one more.
Okay, wait, let me think. What about dodo 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 dun 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 do 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 do.
Which one was that?
That was a little bit of Mozart's Symphony No.
Which number?
Symphony No. 40 in G minor.
Yeah, that was...
Okay.
No, that makes sense. 40 in G minor. That's what we were all thinking.
I'm sure everyone in chat got that one.
Yeah, they did. They did, don't worry. Okay, well, lots to look forward to for Wednesday karaoke. Also, this same or similar situation happened. Neuro was talking to a producer for one of her upcoming songs, right? And they asked Neuro to like beatbox, right? And she gave like a pattern of like boots and cats, and I think they're trying to incorporate that into the song. So yeah, that's fun.
Do you think I could become a dolphin or a whale? Because they communicate by sound, right? And I'm pretty good at sound. So I think I could fit right in.
Can you give me a demonstration of a dolphin or whale sound?
Keek aha eek tek 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 eek kek bang 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 eek squeal. How was that?
That's pretty good. What were the bangs for?
Well, the whale in question was being fired at by underwater pirates, so I thought it was a good way to represent that.
Yeah, actually, that's what I was imagining in my head. So yeah, that's good.
Do you like my impression of an underwater pirate bang bang bang?
Yeah, could you do an impression of what an underwater pirate would sound like?
You better hand me your doubloons before I fire your head off, you sea mongrel.
Okay, but now consider that he's talking underwater, so it sounds weird.